Looks good.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Ride's good too. Just a little, little turnaround. So just finished the Mustang, and it sat for about 2.5 years, or about not 2.5 years, a year and a half. It had 3 dead rats, rat feces, just every single bolt missing basically. It had no wires. Andrew had to wire the whole thing up from scratch. The brakes were shot, the clutch was shot, suspension was loose. It had good brakes and stuff. What else did it have? Just a bunch of missing components everywhere, basically. No bolts holding the fenders on. The fenders actually weren't even on. No bumper.
The front end wasn't even on.
The front end wasn't even on at all. The interior was basically gutted. Shot the interior.
Windshield wasn't in.
No windshield. Yeah, we had to. The windshield was actually laying on it, but I thought it was installed, but it was just cut and it was just kind of laying on there. So, but we redid the whole interior, painted the dash, put new gauges in it.
No switches in the dash.
Yeah, nothing basically. The things that are outstanding are the winch wipers are actually hooked up, but the motor doesn't work, so we have power to it. Obviously, it needs a radio, and we're waiting for the power steering hoses for the power steering, and then we are waiting for what's the word? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, there's the clutch pedal. We're waiting for the little pad for that. We got new lug nuts because the ones that are on there were too short. We cut and buffed the paint, so it's like super smooth, real nice. We had a lot. It was a lot of oxidation, stains, and whatever. So spent at least 8 hours just cleaning it, cutting the paint, buffing it out, trying to align the fenders. We got it aligned pretty well. Yeah, so did the exhaust and new fuel tank sending unit. I mean, just a bunch of little dude had this crazy. It was like the parts list was endless. It seemed like just the to-do list was like, how long was it? Like 3 pages or 2 pages?
It's a lot.
Like all the little tiny things to do, like the antenna that didn't have the windshield wiper arms on it. Put new mirrors, didn't have mirrors. They had no bumper.
You have before pictures, don't you?
Just kept getting bigger and bigger.
It was legit. Like every time you think you get close, you start thinking they're going through it. And like, oh my god, add like 10 more things.
Did you guys take before pictures?
We have some videos. Before. I'll have to dig them up. But yeah, I'll show the before pictures. We even
Suspension bolts weren't tight.
yeah, suspension bolts weren't tight. We even polished the lips of the wheels. So yeah, no, it's yeah. So that's kind of anything else, Andrew? You can remember?
He doesn't want to remember.
Oh, we had fun. The cool part is that look how nice it turned out.
Yeah, remember from beginning to end.
I mean, this thing was
I think. Yeah. I think the worst part was cleaning it.
really
Like when we first started.
with the rats. Didn't you have someone Bartel do it, or did you do it?
I did it.
Artel wasn't even here back
Oh
then.
yeah, they had there was like rat nests in the seats, right? Inside the foam, like paper
Under?
Under the back seat.
the back seat. Yeah, I know. So it's even like the glove box. Even the glove box, didn't you have to modify it to get it to work, or something that was wrong with it?
Yeah, the latch.
The latch. Just like little tiny stuff. It's still not.
Steering wheel horn.
Yeah,
hub
that
wasn't
had to
fitting
be.
the first.
Now it's good. There's a bunch of little things. It's still not perfect. There's a couple little tiny things here and there that need to be addressed. But for the most part, I'd say it's pretty dang good. We haven't driven it yet, so I don't know how it's going to drive. Besides just that little turnaround right there. So my guess is it should drive great. It doesn't need power steering because it's kind of hard to steer.
It doesn't have power steering?
Too.
Huh?
It doesn't have power steering?
It does, but the power steering pump's not hooked up.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
I had to install the clutch hydraulic clutch.
Oh yeah, it had a slave cylinder on it, but it didn't work.
It didn't have a full system.
It didn't. Yeah, it had like a half a system. So, and then the brakes, we had to bleed. Had basically the lines were disconnected, so we had to do all that. Yeah, so just that, just
A bunch of little stuff.
little stuff. The headers had a little bit of a leak, so we had to add 2 gaskets to it because the flanges aren't super thick. So, but other than that, I don't really see. Oh, so we're supposed to put AC in it, but AC units are still in back order. So, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty much done for the most part. I mean, you can drive it now. So, but yeah, I think. What do you think?
Came together good.
I think it looks good compared to when we first got it.
Yeah, it's a driver now. It looks. I like the inside. My favorite part's the inside. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
We picked out a pretty cool steering wheel for it.
Yeah.
I love my Chevelle knob on them.
Yeah.
Even the back seats are kind of cool. Oh, we had to do.
Are they new or you guys just had to clean them?
No, they were there. Now, what was weird is the front seats, they weren't finished because Andrew we had to design and cut out brackets to make it fit, and it was kind of a pain. It was kind of sucked.
Yeah.
That was that alone was like 4 or 5 hours, just probably more than that, trying to get it to design it, cut it, and then you probably can't see it. But yeah, but here,
That's a good
check it
thing
out.
though.
Which is you can't see it, but they're big plates that go across. You can't see, but it's really nice installation. So.
Yeah.
So it has full adjustability. So no, it's actually really good. So the next video would be of us
Just driving it
driving it.
with the customer?
Yep. Yeah, so Caesar. This would be my second car that we built for him.
Yeah.
Two
Second Mustang.
Second Mustang.
Maybe the third will be a Chevy.
Caesar's diehard Ford guy. Oh, I shouldn't say that. No, actually, I'll take that back. He does have a C10.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he does have a C10. Is that it that he has, or
Aren't his work trucks Chevy trucks?
he beats his Chevy trucks up? But yeah, so yeah, that's it for this build, at least for now. Oh, it even does have a tilt steering.
Oh, what?
That
That's cool.
I did it cones. So that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. This is my favorite style of Mustang, the fastback. Like if I had a Mustang, it would be one of these.
If.
But I get like the Eleanor kit.
Yeah, for the back.
Yeah, with a big ass motor. Like that's big.
Like Eleanor.
Huh?
Eleanor.
I would actually even entertain putting a Coyote in it.
No.
Those things rip.
Not for size though.
Huh?
Not for size.
They make a lot of power.
Yeah, they do. They're efficient.
They make a lot of power. They rev like crazy.
Why don't we finish what we have in the garage?
I'm just saying.
We have lots of projects.
Yeah. All right, well, stay tuned for the test drive.